See all of the results live. Find out how your vote stacks up. Start it right here, right now. Pickett and Almeida. Our fight clock is brought to you by Bud Light, the perfect beer for whatever happens. Pickett in the black, Almeida in the white. As Joe said, Pickett, excellent boxing skills. Muay Thai is excellent for the Brazilian.
As we said about Almeida, Mike, one of the things that's most impressive about him, because he's 23 years old, is how patient he is.
Yes.
A lot of young, talented guys get over-eager and over-aggressive. He's very smart, but when he finds his openings, he is a finisher.
14 wins by knockout, 19 wins in all. We got Britain's Pickett against Brazil's Almeida, starting us live on pay-per-view. Good kick.
Nice quick inside leg kick by Almeida, responded with an outside by Pickett.
Pickett has trained many years with Mike Brown, the former WEC champion. Such an important member of American Top Team for years.
Pickett very dangerous with his hands and sticks. He landed a left there.
Good body head show, didn't he?
He did.
The quickness of Pickett, you see it displayed here early.
You certainly do, and as we said, that is his strength, is his boxing technique, and we're seeing him land here.
25 victories for 36-year-old Brad Pickett. 10th time in the octagon.
Almeida is standing right in front of him in these exchanges. That is not advisable. He got tagged again.
Yep.
He got tagged with a hard left hook there, and his eye is starting to swell.
Underneath the right eye, some swelling, Joe.
Yeah, he got cracked there. So several times Pickett has connected.
Again to the body, Joe.
Oh, and again,
big left.
He hurt bad.
Closing in on Almeida. Great hook landed by Pickett. And some big trouble here.
Huge trouble.
Pickett's got to be careful.
Almeida's got a leg. Pickett's out.
He's up. Wow, what a start for Brad Pickett.
Beautiful elbow by Pickett.
This is why you were right, Joe. He needed to come back to 135.
Oh, he's much better at this weight class. He's got the power, he's got his energy. Almeida's made some critical errors in this fight and standing close to him, and look at his face is showing.
All kinds of busted up already.
And he's in big trouble. And he's been stunned badly. Nice inside leg kick by Almeida. But this is the kind of fight you want to see a young fighter like Almeida participate in.
Deep waters.
Deep waters against a real veteran. This is a real crossroads fight.
Again with the hook. Brad Pickett, Joe, is changing levels just perfectly.
He's landing perfect punches too and doing a great job in varying his attack and making it very unpredictable.
Ripping that hook.
He recovered though with this takedown. Let's see if he can hold on to it. Almeida rolls him over.
What a scramble, and they're up. Okay, now Almeida is on the books, and he gets clipped again with that left hook.
Pickett still throwing very nice short punches in these exchanges. Spinning elbow.
And just missed. Good team.
And this is what I expected Almeida to do. Keep it on the outside and utilize those
That
kicks.
time the spinning elbow landed, Joe. You want to see him get into his Muay Thai, don't you?
I certainly want to see him avoid the strengths of Brad Pickett, but it may be that he wants to prove a point.
Dangerous goal, but one he may overcome.
Or it may be that he underestimated the strengths of Pickett.
1 minute on the clock and a great round one. Toe-to-toe. Pickett staggered Almeida twice. Almeida able to stagger Pickett once.
Well, it seems to me that Almeida just has the better boxing technique, and he's able to land these short, crisp punches inside. But Almeida has some excellent power. Wow, these guys are exchanging.
I love how he turned into that hook to the body. Just ripped it. Watch the shoulder movement of these guys. You're looking to learn how to strike kids at home. Watch these two boys. Great technique. 15 seconds. what a great start here live on pay-per-view.
Oh, beautiful combination at the buzzer by Almeida.
Tonight's Corner Cam is brought to you by Reebok, the exclusive outfitter of UFC.
Look at this beautiful left hook by Brad Pickett on the button. Drops Almeida on the seat of his pants. And now here's a nice knee right to the nose of Almeida. Broke his nose. We heard them saying that in the corner. Now here Almeida with a beautiful elbow to Pickett. Stunned Pickett.
Go, you ready? You ready? Get it up.
Pickett and Almeida. 13 years the elder is one punch. They both get that shoulder, Joe, and rip those hooks and uppercuts. There's the knee. Almeida is ready.
Oh my goodness, just perfectly placed on the chin. And immediately the fight is stopped. It doesn't get any cleaner than that. That is a beautiful knee to the chin. Let's listen to it because the sound was insane. Let's listen to it in real time.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee John McCarthy has called a stop to this contest at 29 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, Thomas Caminhas Almeida!
Joe, we have 9, count them, 9 Octagon girls tonight. Gunnar Nelson, Brandon Thatch, here we go! Tonight's Fight Clock is brought to you by Bud Light, the perfect beer for whatever happens. Thatch in the southpaw stance. White trunks, black trunks for his opponent Nelson.
Nelson has that classic karate style, wide stance. Very good on his feet as well. Tends to keep his hands low though.
Both men like to move back and forth with their stances, Joe. They're very fluid.
Especially Thatch. He mixes techniques up very well from both stances.
Started low, went high. Nelson with a nice counter.
Gunnar Nelson is getting the trickle-down Irish ovation because he trains with Gunnar Nelson. Got a huge round of applause, even though he's from Iceland.
Good clinch work now by both men, but a couple good knees from Gunnar Nelson. He had a draw in his first pro fight, Joe. He's won 13 of 14 since.
Good defense there by Thatch. Managed to keep Nelson off of him.
Iceland's Nelson. Thatch really fired up about an opportunity to move up, if you will, on tonight's card and make a big statement against a very tough opponent.
Well, in his last fight, he got to fight one of the best in the world.
Yep.
And you learn a lot from a fight like that.
Oh! He got caught! Big punch landed by Nelson!
And Nelson all over him. Full mount for Gunnar Nelson.
Great opportunity right here for Nelson.
Brandon's got to be careful with that left arm. He can't reach like that. He's got to stay tight and use good defense.
Joe, you talked earlier about how good Nelson's ground game is.
It's spectacular. He has perfect technique, and he's so good at holding position, and he's beating Brandon up here. Thatch has got to be real careful with his arm. Full mount again. I mean, he's just flowing all over him with beautiful precision.
Brandon Thatch is in all kinds of trouble here early.
He certainly is. He's got to watch his arm. He was trying to set up an Americana there. Thatch has got to use good technique here. He can't give up his back like this.
He's so explosive, Joe.
Well, he's just so good. His technique is so excellent that you can't make any errors with him. It's very high level. He's getting hammered here from his back. And he's trapped in this body triangle.
And there's all kinds of time left.
Yeah, this is all about survival here for Thatch. He's got to Oh, he's under the chin. He's under the chin.
Looking to lock it down.
Thatch is in deep, deep trouble here. He's going to tap. He's tapping.
It's all over. Gunnar Nelson by submission.
Amazing.
And Conor McGregor live in his locker room, all fired up for his teammate.
What a beautiful combination. Left hook, right hand. Let's see that again. Left, bing, boom. Had Thatch in all sorts of trouble. And then look at the beautiful ground game. The precision of his movements is just so outstanding. Gunnar Nelson is one of the best black belts of jiu-jitsu we have in the UFC today. And here he got that arm under the chin, and once he did, you're just not getting out of there. He slowly but surely snaked it deeper in there, and Thatch forced the tap.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 54 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out due to a rear naked choke, Gunnar Nelson!
9. I mentioned that before. Ariane, Chrissy, Vanessa, Jean, Camila, Carly, and a bunch more, Joe. Here tonight for UFC 189.
Ready? Ready? Come on, let's do it.
Here we go. Stevens and Bermudez. Tonight's fight clock is brought to you by Bud Light, the perfect beer for whatever happens.
Immediately, Dennis Bermudez shoots.
He's in the black trunk, Stevens in the white.
And he should have the grappling advantage. That's the perceived advantage, at least, over Jeremy Stevens on paper. Jeremy Stevens absolutely has the power advantage.
Jeremy Stevens also the experience advantage.
Oh, he tagged him. He tagged him with a hard right hand, and he hurt him. There's a little bit of a cut on the right eye of Jeremy Stevens, and Bermudez lands a right hand. There's blood all over the back. Oh, Bermudez hurt him bad.
There's a cut near the right eye of Jeremy Stevens, Joe. And there's a big hook right to it.
Beautiful technique by Bermudez.
Bermudez able to attack and counterattack against Stevens.
And that's particularly impressive considering he got tagged by that big punch early.
Yep.
There's blood sprayed all over the back of Bermudez. Do we know where that came from? Do you think that came from the eye?
It's right, there is a cut, Joe, that we can see from our vantage point near the right eye, or just to the side of the right eye of Stevens.
It's just strange how that blood is splattered all over his back and where it's positioned. Now it's really flowing.
Yeah,
but it wasn't flowing that badly before when it was all over his back.
Oh, nice knee.
Very nice knee.
Battling in the clinch. 35th professional fight for 29-year-old Jeremy Stevens. 21st in the UFC.
Good left hand there by Bermudez. That blood is starting to get in the eye of Jeremy Stevens. Could be impairing his vision. Really working hard for this takedown. Deep under, he's got it.
2 minutes into round number 1. Bermudez looking to get the mount.
Let's see if Bermudez can hold this position. He steps that knee through. And Jeremy has a little bit of a hip escape there. Nicely done by Jeremy, but he might be giving up his back here. He's got to keep that right side down on the ground, and it helps him here to have the cage. And you note how you see Bermudez sneaking back behind him to try to stop that cage from being in the way. He's punching him, try to open him up, and he wants to get that second hook in. Or in the transition, perhaps mount him. But he'd like to probably get him away from this cage.
Bermudez had a 7-fight win streak, which is the second longest in UFC WEC featherweight history, behind Jose Aldo's 15-fight win streak. Looking to start a new one here against Jeremy Stevens, and he's in a great position with just over 2 on the clock.
Yeah, he's holding this position, making Jeremy carry his weight. You see a lot of blood. And I've been informed by the truck that was a headbutt that started this off. He's in a position for an arm triangle, Mike. It's not the best position because the cage is in the way because he wants to move towards that side, but he has the arm and the neck locked in place, and he's using it to transition. He's got to hold this, though, now. It's going to be very difficult to hold, especially with all the blood.
Yeah.
The blood makes it more slick. And this is a bad position for Dennis Bermudez because he's very hot. Oh, he's trying for a triangle. But now Jeremy's on his back, and Jeremy with a knee.
Looking to take him down.
And Dennis turns, and now Dennis has him back towards the cage. Very nice leg kick. Beautiful combination.
Bermudez right in. Miss with the teep, miss with the kick. Stevens looks up at the clock. 1:15 remaining in the first round. Big swing and a miss.
Oh, that land. Nice right leg kick by Bermudez as well. And return by Jeremy Stevens.
This is a great stylistic matchup. Two talented fighters willing to stand and trade, who also possess ground game.
Big drive by Bermudez, stuffed by Jeremy Stevens.
Nice sprawl jump. 40 seconds now. Looking up at the clock is Stevens.
Grabbing a hold of the neck here, dragging him down, making him carry his weight. Good work here by Bermudez. Missed that spinning elbow. Good knee to the body by Bermudez. Nice elbow over the top by him.
Final seconds of round number 1. Bermudez keeps the pressure on Stevens. Looking for another takedown, not that time. Final seconds of the round. Tonight's Corner Cam is brought to you by Reebok, the exclusive outfitter of UFC.
Listen to me. I want you working behind your jabs more. Pressure forward. Ready,
and outside of that headbutt, obviously there were some amazing exchanges in that round. Both men were tagged, but Dennis Bermudez got the best of that round.
They meet in the middle of the octagon, knee on knee. Good kick by Stevens.
That hurt him. That hurt him.
Buckled the lead leg of Bermudez.
Very strong leg kick by Stevens.
You heard the corner of Jeremy Stevens. Great members and leaders of Alliance MMA telling him Bermudez is going to look to shoot again, Jeremy. Be ready for the takedown attempt. Jeremy Stevens, of course, born and raised in Iowa.
Oh, beautiful right hand by Bermudez.
Ate it right there. Counter! Oh, takes it down with a uppercut! Now the knee. Good timing by Stevens. Bermudez is up. He's got to get out of the way.
He's throwing haymakers, Mike. He might be winding up a bit too much with those, trying to finish this.
Eric Del Fiero watching closely in the corner of Jeremy Stevens. That clinch, Joe, helped him recover, and it continues to do so. Now they break.
Most certainly did, but he got rocked. No question about it. And his left leg appears to be hurt.
Oh, right straight on the nose of Bermudez. That left hand, the jab of Stevens. So both men have landed good strikes.
Stevens just hit so hard.
The Iowa kid who grew up a wrestler, who can throw as well as anybody.
Nice check left hook there by Stevens.
And now he continues to
look. Man, that leg just gave out.
Yeah, for a spot to punish Dennis Bermudez.
Dennis Bermudez has a very weak left leg here. There's a right hand over the top of Bermudez. The leg kicks of Jeremy Stevens have done a lot of damage on that leg.
Jeremy, look for that.
Oh, man, beautiful
against him. That hook is lethal.
Everything. Oh, beautiful front kick to the body.
Tried the flying knee. All this action, and we have yet to reach the midway point of this fight.
This is a wild fight.
Oh,
what a combination by Bermudez, and gets the clinch again.
We talked about the durability of Jeremy Stevens earlier, and once again it's on display.
He's incredibly durable, just tough as nails. And one of the hardest hitters in this division for sure, and we're seeing that tonight as well. But Bermudez is showing a lot of durability tonight as well because he has been tagged.
Bermudez, 61-33 advantage in total strikes.
But I would say power-wise, I would give the advantage to Jeremy Stephens. The hard shots landed.
There's another knee. Significant strikes, Joe, are very close.
The leg kick of Jeremy Stephens and those vicious punches he's doing.
Nice Superman punch. Bermudez landed
Jeremy
it.
trying to take him down.
Bermudez trying to run into that kick, Jose Aldo style.
This is a wild fight.
Good way to get us started at 145 here on pay-per-view.
Bermudez with a nice combination there. Oh, beautiful.
Bermudez embracing the grind.
Oh, hard kick to the body.
Looking for another takedown. Can he get it? Stephens looks at the clock, 1:15. Round 2.
Good use of the head here by Bermudez, keeping Jeremy Stephens' chin up high. Driving his head underneath him.
Oftentimes, show that head fighting is overlooked, but it's very
Let's go to
important.
work, gentlemen, improve the position.
Yes, it's very, very difficult to generate any kind of power or force when your opponent has their head shoved into your neck like that. Beautiful leg kick by Bermudez.
Yeah. Definitely walking through his opponent and burying that.
Oh, beautiful.
He likes that Superman punch. Now he looks body. Don't forget, UFC fans, we want to hear you. Fan voting. Follow the UFC on Twitter. All it takes is one click to vote on how you are scoring the fight. And this is a great fight to score.
Jeremy Stephens trying to take down Bermudez off of that leg kick that Bermudez landed. Bermudez with a hard shot there.
Final seconds of round 2.
Stop!
What a fight. There's that hard leg kick of Jeremy Stephens. And there's a beautiful uppercut that dropped Bermudez. There's a left hook.
Go to photo chance. Ready? Come on, let's go.
What a fight.
These guys have some newfound respect for each other.
Absolutely.
And they did after that second round.
Nice kick by Stephens.
Stephens kicks so hard, when you take them on the arms, they affect you tremendously. Beautiful leg kick by Bermudez.
Oh, watch for the uppercuts of Jeremy Stephens. He landed one earlier, landed a couple. And a big knee! Looking to finish the fight!
That's it! That's it!
It's all over! Jeremy Stephens! Wow!
Oh man, that is just beautiful. It was like a fadeaway knee. He was like anticipating the takedown attempt and just timed it perfectly. Leapt right into it, nailed Bermudez on the button. Let's see it again. Boom! My goodness. And then just swarmed. Wow.
Watch it again. Magical. And then Stephens celebrates not only inside the octagon, but outside of it as well.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee MacDonald has called a stop to this contest at 32 seconds of round number 3, declaring the winner by TKO, Jeremy Little Eagle Stephens.
Got up in the rules in the back. I want you to fight a clean, fight hard fight. Protect yourself at all times. You want to touch gloves? Good luck to both of you.
Big John McCarthy, our referee. Matt Hughes said years ago, Joe, you are not a true champion until you defend. His longtime friend will try to do that against Rory MacDonald. Lawler, MacDonald for the belt.
All right, here we go. You ready? You ready? Get it on.
Here we go! Tonight's Fight Clock is brought to you by Bud Light, the perfect beer for whatever happens. Lawler the southpaw in the dark trunks, white trunks for Rory MacDonald.
Good straight right by Rory. Rory fights long, Mike.
Yes.
And that's one of the things that presents his opponents with a lot of problems. He's very good at closing distance and then getting away.
The chance of USA for Lawler. Good left hand.
Both guys just measuring each other.
Yep.
Looking for openings.
15th year as a professional for Lawler. So that goes back to when Rory MacDonald was 10 years old. Nice jab.
Strong inside leg kick by Robbie.
Rory returns. A lot of mutual respect here, Joe. There's that long right again.
Didn't quite make it though. Caught him on the end of it.
Rory, a great athlete, as both men are. Jonathan Chainberg has worked very closely over the years, the strength and conditioning of Rory MacDonald.
Robbie is showing patience in this fight, Mike. And that might not be, or that might not be anticipated by Rory. We're seeing a thinking Robbie Lawler. You're seeing a guy who's still growing and learning.
Get it up, get it up, get it up.
Robbie says, I'm good, let's go. I mean, Robbie even said the other day, Joe, that he's grown as a fighter in the last 7 months.
Well, they say that about a guy who becomes a champion. When the guy becomes a champion, his confidence grows. And you saw that from Robbie as he's standing there being introduced. He was loving it. He's enjoying it. Much more animated than we've seen from him in the past.
Absolutely. It's been quite a journey for Robbie Lawler. Amazingly, too, Joe, the first champion from American Top Team. And he's staying right out of harm's way, right at the end and then a little bit back of that right hand of Rory MacDonald. The southpaw orthodox matchup. Watch for those straight punches.
Both guys very cautious here. They realize also this is a 5-round fight.
Yes.
Conserving the gas tank.
Just the second 5-round fight for Rory MacDonald.
There's that right hand again. Rory looking for the uppercut as well. Looking to get Robbie to open up and be aggressive, which is his usual style. So far, Robbie laying back, very patient.
Robbie said years ago if he were a baseball player, he'd be a home run hitter. Lawler always has that left hand ready to go. Rory's last 5-rounder was against Tarek Safady in his most recent win in Halifax. He finished that fight in the 3rd.
Rory's having some good success with that kick to the body from the back leg.
Under 90 seconds.
There's a shot. Good, and nice knee. Nice knee by Robbie as well. Robbie's been spending a lot of time working with King Mo Lawler, who's an outstanding wrestler. A lot of training with him, tightening up that wrestling defense as well as his takedowns. And again, it's one of those things about having such an amazing gym like American Top Team. So many great uppercut to the body by Lawler. It was a hard shot to the body.
We listen into Lawler's corner. There's the man you mentioned, Joe.
2 right there.
Too far, too far.
2, 3, 4.
There's that kick again.
I'm gonna tell you again, Rory, get it up or get it down.
That one glanced off the cuff on the way in.
And he was warned by John McCarthy. Robbie landed
him,
that, landed that right hand, Joe. Heard his corner calling for the 2-3. With that straight left and a hook with the right. Up the middle, like you said earlier.
Same shot. It's a front kick to the body.
20 seconds. Nicely done. Good connection. That was the 3-2. Final seconds.
The only problem with a round like this, they're feeling each other out, but who the hell knows who won that round? You know, I mean, you really can't go back to your corner confident.
Wants a chance to get his belt back.
Step back.
Which fighter Will that be against, potentially? We do not know quite yet. Round 2. Up the middle of that kick again, Joe.
He keeps glancing off the cup, though. He did it again. You see there's a red mark on the belly of Robbie Lawler where he's landing it, though. Several times he's knocked off the cup on the way in. Just the trajectory of the kick.
2002, Robbie Lawler, considered the Mike Tyson of MMA, and the champ is watching Octagon side tonight.
Robbie's having good success with that right jab.
A lot of footwork. Significant strikes thus far. Rory MacDonald +10. Robbie trying to close in now. Just stuck the jab right in the face of Lawler there. Robbie looking to parry that lead hand and deliver the left.
Robbie checked that leg kick from Rory well.
There's
Good
a good
straight left.
And answered by MacDonald.
Rory opened up that combination there.
Well done.
Oh,
Up the
and went
middle.
to the chin.
And you know what? He's been setting it up going low, Joe.
He likes to throw that fake front and then turn into a roundhouse kick as well.
11th time Lawler has been scheduled for 5 rounds.
Again, to the body.
Measure, measure.
For Asahabi.
Measure, measure. Beautiful. You're doing beautiful. You're doing beautiful. Beautiful. Pick him apart, baby.
TriStar knows a little something about champions. GSP, one of the greatest ever, and a true mentor to Rory MacDonald.
He mixed it up well there with a good straight to the body, but Robbie caught him again with that jab. Oh, he went high with that. Very nicely done. Out of nowhere.
Back to the center. Lead hook just missed.
Yeah, Rory's doing a good job of staying just on the outside of that, catching it on the very end.
That kick that he keeps going to, Joe, is starting to open up other options. And as you mentioned, you can see the redness on the stomach of Lawler.
Yeah, it will pay. It will pay dividends if he keeps landing it. And he did it again. Robbie's starting to block it now. He's not letting it go through. Partly because he anticipates it's coming, but also because it's doing damage.
Let's see if
He
Robbie,
went there with the punch.
in blocking it, leaves an opening for Rory, though.
Well, as Robbie is getting more aggressive to try to pay Rory back, now Rory's having a better success countering, but that was a beautiful 1-2 by Robbie.
Such great footwork.
Oh, nice combination.
Little slip and rip. Rory's busted up a bit, Joe.
That was that 1-2
And
by
again.
Robbie, and again.
Lawler feeling it. You can tell by the way he's moving right now. Feels the momentum.
And Rory with a nice combination. Oh,
And
nice.
again.
And again.
Good
They're
counters
starting-
by
they're-
MacDonald.
oh.
Big left
Hard
hand
left
by
hand by
Lawler.
Robbie. They're opening up.
Robbie pushing forward. The rematch for the title.
There's a lot of blood.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pouring out of Rory's nose.
Robbie's busted him up. And we're just in the second round. Robbie,
Good 1-2.
again with a combination that scores with now just 30 seconds on the clock.
He is such a much more polished striker. In this most recent run in the UFC, he's just a completely different fighter.
It's amazing, isn't it?
It's incredible that after all these years, he's still learning and growing.
Again, he connects. Rory, though, again on the counter. Final seconds.
Robbie tagged with another left hand in that exchange. And that is his big power shot. He throws that sweeping hook, too, to set up the straight left.
Let's see what Hobby says here, Joe. Adjustments are needed.
We are seeing a much more polished and a much more mature Robbie Lawler, and he opened up in this round. Beautiful straight left hand there. The right jab found its mark many times. It was the 1-2, though, that really busted up Rory MacDonald.
Rory was very calm in his corner, despite a good round for Robbie Lawler. Hobby said he's getting a little anxious in there, forcing it too much.
Well, Robbie has been so patient, so uncharacteristically patient. And this is, again, a part of the maturing process that we've recognized from him. He's just getting better.
Robbie has finished 20 of his 25 wins with 19 by strikes. 5 of those kicks and knees. Rory looking to find the range, take the momentum back. Good second round for the champion.
That was one of very few kicks that Robbie's thrown in this fight. Making sure he doesn't get taken down. Oh, good left hand.
Rolled underneath it and boom.
Snapped his head back.
Robbie again steps in. Rory looks to answer. Lawler keeping MacDonald at the end of that jab.
Beautiful straight jab again, a stinging jab by Robbie Lawler.
The jab, the significant difference here in this fight. And there are few better than George St. Pierre with the utilization of the jab. Robbie's doing it against Rory so far. Can he get a takedown?
He's looking for it. Wow, beautiful sprawl by Lawler. Beautiful.
Outstanding.
And punishes him.
Rory's taken down 8 of the 9 opponents.
Oh, wow.
He's attempted to get to the ground. He hasn't done it yet against Robbie.
Rory's face is a mess. He's bleeding from several cuts now.
Yeah, he's by far taken more damage tonight than in any fight in his career. Vancouver, he was 7 seconds in what many believed away from victory. Carlos Condit turned it up in 2010 in the previously mentioned meeting with Robbie Lawler. 18 wins despite those 2 fights. You'll see how the momentum is changing towards the champion.
Well, clearly from the second round on, it's been Robbie Lawler getting the better of the exchanges and definitely doing the most damage. And this round, even more impressive. I mean, Rory is really busted up. He is a mask of blood.
Come on, let's work.
And Robbie looks good. Robbie looks, took that one. Robbie looks like he hasn't taken much damage at all, Joe.
Even when Rory's, that was a nice shot by Rory. Even when Rory's landing these shots, Robbie's managing to get just out of the way of them. So they slide off of him or catches him on the end.
Right there.
Oh, he caught him with a nice short right hook.
Yeah, he did. Just over a minute and a half on the clock here in round 3.
Rory also can't breathe out of his nose right now, so he's forced to fight with his mouth open.
You heard Hobby in the corner saying, don't clear the nose, watch as he went in after that round to get attended to. Also makes you susceptible to the knockout. A big cut on the forehead over the right eye of Rory as well.
And even though Robbie's had Rory hurt, has damaged him considerably, he's still very patient. And that's the new Robbie Lawler.
Sometimes it's your second or third trip around the track, which is your best.
So he's catching him on the very end of these, which really doesn't have a significant impact.
Right.
It's like the power area, Robbie, blocked that, but he might have hurt him.
Yeah, he's staggered. Rory closing in now. Robbie staggered by that kick.
He's hurt.
He's hit again. MacDonald again with the head kick.
Robbie's in big trouble, Mike.
Rory feels it.
Knee, elbow.
20 seconds. MacDonald pouring it on. 15
Nasty
seconds.
elbows.
Robbie trying to get out of the way. Looking to survive. Wow. Advantage.
Lawler.
Rory MacDonald.
He's badly hurt. Look at this. Here's where it starts. Head kick. And it was blocked, but it still got through enough to stun Robbie Lawler. And then Rory MacDonald opened up and had the champion badly hurt. Beautiful elbows. Excellent punches. This is a wild fight.
Championship rounds. First time ever for Rory MacDonald.
There's that head kick again. Robbie's in trouble. He is in trouble.
Faraz Zahabi said you are figuring him out.
That front kick, what a combination.
Nice elbows. MacDonald with a knee. Looking to finish it right here and become the champion.
Kick to the body. That front kick, he says he's fine.
John McCarthy right on top of it.
He's talking to him. Robbie turns to him. He keeps saying, I'm fine. Leave me alone.
Those kicks to the body hurt Lawler.
And to the head again.
This is a whole different fight.
This is incredible. Beautiful elbows by Rory.
Rory trying to break him down now. Round 4. Robbie fires back. Some swelling on the right eye of Lawler.
Again with the head kick.
Robbie getting wobbly out there.
Completely different fight here. Rory's just picking him apart from here.
One head kick and boom, everything turns up.
And Robbie still looks like he's on wobbly legs.
Absolutely.
He doesn't look like he's penetrating with his punches.
Rory staying careful, staying disciplined. All of a sudden the momentum on his side, and that's got to give this kid confidence.
And Robbie's not offering any threat right now either.
Right. Rory was confident, of course, coming in. Robbie was very good early. Rory frustrated. Now he's getting the better of Robbie Lawler. 2 minutes into round 4.
Again, he masked it with the punch.
Faraz Zahabi talked about that, Joe, in the corner.
Superman punch.
Superman landed. Look at the blood though still from Rory MacDonald.
Good right hook by Robbie.
Robbie back on the board. What a fight.
Good combination by Lawler. Lawler seems to be recovering.
They meet. Uppercut landed by MacDonald. They work in the clinch.
Robbie with the kick to the body. Beautiful elbow by Robbie. Nice jab.
Yep. Stiff jab. Connects again.
Roy's getting a little reckless here, Mike.
And that's what Zahabi said, don't do. Be patient. You're starting to figure him out. Lawler's starting to work his way back. Answered that head kick with a combination.
Nice 1-2 by Rory.
Robbie was in a
beautiful shot. Look at that sprawl by Lawler. Outstanding.
Right after him again. Robbie was in trouble. John McCarthy. Watch Robbie work his way into this round that now has 90 seconds remaining. Robbie, the dominant striker, rounds 1 and 2. Rory, amazing in round 3.
Again, that kick to the body.
Joe, their last fight was very even until the last minute or two. That was a 3-round battle.
Good right hand over the top for Rory. A lot of blood coming out of Robbie's mouth now.
Yeah. So you want to be a mixed martial artist. Rory just showing so much determination. Working through very deep water early. Now Robbie looking to connect again. 20 seconds remain in round 4.
Both guys are standing much more flat-footed in these exchanges, Mike. As they fatigue, they're having a harder time getting out of the way of these shots, and it makes these exchanges much more dangerous.
And both of them having a tough time breathing.
Again, he goes to that head kick.
Wow, how good is this?
5 more minutes, let's go. 5 minutes and you win. There's a Q-tip.
5 minutes and you win, says Firas Zahabi. Robbie Lawler's corner imploring him.
You ready? Get it on.
5th and final round. Their first fight, a split decision.
Fingers up.
Lawler
Fingers
took
up.
over late. Can Robbie do so here and defend? Or will we have a new champion?
Superman punch. Nice jab by Robbie.
Yep. It may very well come down to these 5 minutes, partner. Nicely done again by Lawler. And again.
Wild exchanges. Oh, he tagged him with that left.
Look at how ferocious Lawler is here in the 21st minute. Lands it.
He's hurt. He's hurt.
This may be it.
That's it. That's it.
It is all over.
Wow.
Robbie Lawler remains the welterweight champion. Watch it. He'll grab his nose.
It just shattered on him. Yeah, and he just couldn't take the pain anymore. Covered up, and that was it. I mean, it was already a shattered nose. But that one punch was the straw that broke the camel's back. What an incredible fight. And a fight where both men were really pushed to the limit. But Robbie Lawler, like champions do, found a way to win.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee John McCarthy has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute of round number 5. Declaring the winner by TKO and still the undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Ruthless Robbie Lawler.
All right, gentlemen, we've been over the rules. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. Touch gloves if you wish. Come out ready to fight.
How good is this? McGregor.
Behind the back, please.
Mendes. Interim featherweight belt is the prize for the winner.
McGregor just can't stop talking to him.
Good.
Here we go! Spinning back kick immediately. Fight Clock brought to you by Bud Light, the perfect beer for whatever happens.
Chad's got him on his back, and Connor gets back up. He tagged him.
Right. Chad looking to utilize his wrestling early. Connects with
He tagged him with 2 big punches there, Mike.
Good combination by Chad Mendes. McGregor snuck an elbow in there, Joe.
Another right hand over the top by Mendes. That spinning back kick is nice.
Connor with that one.
Yeah, Connor is timing that very well. Oh, they're smiling and taunting each other. Oh, he hurt him hard. He hurt him hard there. That was a good shot by Connor.
Chad, that time ducked under.
Chad can't stand right in front of him like that when he lands that left hand. Connor has some serious one-punch power with that.
And Connor's cutting off the octagon here early. Good combination. The spin again.
Again, hard shot.
Slip and rip by Mendes. He's got him trapped, Joe.
Well, he might have got stunned. He might have got stunned by either those punches or the kicks or the kick to the body. But Chad is standing right in front of him, which is very uncharacteristic, and not shooting. Could be just trying to recover.
There's a kick.
There's a good 1-2 by Chad.
Amazing atmosphere. The adrenaline pumping from both of these guys.
Chad's breathing heavy.
Yes, he is.
And it could be because of those kicks to the body, Mike.
Connor came right out with one, and he's connected on the last 2 or 3. He's got Chad retreated. There you go. Connected that time. He put the left on his chin and followed with the right. Looking for the takedown.
There's the big power shot. He gets him down. Nicely done. But into full guard.
Chad Mendes, the most takedowns in UFC and WEC featherweight history with his first of the night.
He turned the corner on that one nicely, but he's in Connor's full guard. There's a good shot by Chad. Beautiful shot by Chad.
Connected. The right and the left. Now money's on the board.
Beautiful right hand. Tell you what, Conor McGregor can take a punch.
He sure can. He also holds his hands really low. And again, the counter. Blood by the right eye of Conor McGregor.
Good front kick to the body by Conor. Conor's use of the kicks is keeping him at length, allowing him to land shots. There's another hard shot to the body. Chad's hurt. Chad's body's hurt. It was the kick that started it off.
Yep.
He's trying to recover here. But Conor can hit him. He's got a longer reach, and he can hit him in a place where Chad can't hit him back. Especially with those kicks.
8-inch reach advantage.
Chad just took a big, deep breath.
Mendes trying to duck under and fire back. Takedown number 2.
Steps over. Can he pass the guard? Yes, he can. On top. Very bad
position for Mendes.
And this is what everyone who is a hardcore fan wanted to see. Can someone take Conor down? And when they do, what can they do to him? It's the one thing that he hadn't faced inside the octagon is a talented wrestler.
Both men 17-2 in their professional careers.
Chad Mendes still trapped in the half guard.
Officially now, Joe, 3 takedowns for Mendes.
Watch the fingers.
Chad Mendes looking for a guillotine here. Looking to trap the neck.
Chad, this is your final warning. Watch those fingers.
Herb Dean talking about the fingers of Chad Mendes. Watch him. Final seconds of round 1.
Do not stick your up.
Round 2. I like the respect there. Beginning of the round, McGregor with a quick touch. Mendes returned. The spin.
Chad can't stand in front of him, and that's a problem he's having. And Conor is doing a wonderful job of keeping him on the outside and attacking his body. A lot of kicks to the body from Conor.
There it was again. Good sprawl.
Good shot. Looking for the guillotine, doesn't get it. Chad's got to move away from those body kicks. Very important. Very nice straight left.
Just miss.
Conor with some beautiful boxing here.
Total strikes. McGregor
Again.
again.
Huge takedown.
Fourth takedown for Mendes. Joel, that's why you and I talked earlier about styles make matchups.
And the big question, which was what happens when he faces a wrestler.
Yes.
And this is what we're seeing. Chad Mendes on top, landed another good elbow to the spot where he cut. And it was a big elbow that caused that first cut.
Slashing elbow by Mendes. Top position again. Third try for UFC
strong
gold
elbow.
for Chad Mendes.
These are strong elbows.
Watch the back of the head.
You might have got notice that he was in the main event late, but Chad Mendes is always in great shape.
That was fine.
Don't forget, after all the action on pay-per-view, Fox Sports 1 has our post-fight show.
Another nasty elbow by Mendez.
Trying to disrupt the breathing of Conor McGregor. Mendes keeping busy.
It takes a long time to get conditioned to go 5 rounds. And even if Mendez is in really good shape, which he is, the question remains, was he in good enough shape to fight like this for 25 minutes? Well, these are hard elbows.
Gotta watch out. Mendes is saying they were illegal. Herb Dean saying fight. Mendes was saying those were illegal elbows. Herb Dean disagreed. Herb did tell him to be careful, Joe. Two minutes left in round 2.
Another hard elbow by Mendez. He's slashing with those elbows. Oh!
Big shot there. Working in the closed guard of McGregor.
McGregor's talking to him. While he's landing punches, McGregor continues to talk to him.
Body head. Head.
Again.
Watch those. Keep going.
Conor looking at Herb Dean, but Chad Mendes is keeping plenty busy to keep the fight right here.
That's fine. He's fighting. You need
And
to get
again.
out because he's fighting.
These are nasty elbows. He's saying he's fighting. I think Conor was asking Herb Dean, why aren't they standing it up?
Exactly.
Which is kind of crazy when you consider the amount of damage that Chad Mendes is doing with elbows like that.
Hand over the mouth. Guard closed by McGregor.
And Chad has made no attempt in this round, at least, to pass this guard. He's content to stay in the guard and smash him with elbows.
And that's exactly what he's doing, Joe.
He's doing a lot of damage here. He stepped over, he's looking for the neck, looking for the neck. Chad is excellent at this. This is his technique.
Oh, gonna lock it in. Can he get it?
He lost it. He lost it in the backup.
Uppercut. McGregor.
Chad can't stand in front of him like this.
Mendes fires back. Looks for another takedown. Not this
Conor
time.
stuffed it with 20 seconds to go. Big, deep breath by Chad Mendes.
Listen to this place.
Oh, big shots by McGregor.
Look at the clock closely. 10 seconds.
Oh, he's hurt.
Could he finish him here?
That's it.
It's all over. Conor McGregor is the UFC interim featherweight champion.
Wow.
Mendes tried to lock it in, couldn't. Chad had a very good round on top, but with seconds ticking away, Conor McGregor went to work, and he finished the fight. And he's the interim featherweight champion. the face of a fighting nation, who said he did not come here to take part, he came here to take over. Herb Dean stops the fight. The notorious Conor McGregor.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 57 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by TKO. And now, the new interim UFC featherweight champion of the world, the notorious Conor